Excuse me. Sore throat. So, I had an interesting weekend. Yes. But the big thing is that I have 7 days left until I feel normal again. And you know, there's a lot of people that just want me to shut the fuck up, go back, get a job, stop complaining, stop making a big deal out of this, stop asking for money. You know, we're not going to feel sorry for you anymore. I'll pay for your hotel, but I'm not going to give you money because I don't know you like that. But I'll pay for the hotel, but the hotel has to be under $100, you know, not $100. Well, I gave you this money to help you get you on your feet and get you moving and, you know, start like, you know, you're turning your life around and going back to the way, you know, the way. So, I just want to say, I am broke. I am poor. I make some disability money once a month. I don't want to work. I can't work. That's one of my disabilities at this point. I can't work. I know so much about how the system is let's see, a slave planet that takes the huge population of poverty. You know, the majority of humanity is poverty class, and they basically are slaves to the middle class and wealth class, mostly the wealth class, because, you know, if the middle class didn't have wealth, there wouldn't be a poor class. Everybody would be middle class. But since there's wealth, there's going to be poverty because wealth needs poverty. Get it? How do you have so much money? Okay? Well, you take it from what? The large amount of poor. You know, there's no way that wealth can stay wealth with just middle class. I mean, if it was just wealth and middle class, just middle class would be poverty, and they wouldn't be as wealthy. But because there's a huge population of poverty that is then working and slaving for them, just like the slaves during the 300 years of the African slave trade with Europeans and then eventually Americans. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That wealth class, right, represents the money that was made on the slavery that then oh, we got a lot of money now, we just like hire them back, and then, well, you know what, we'll charge them for a living. We'll charge them for everything, so they don't consider themselves slaves anymore. They were calling them employees, but at the same time, it's the same thing. Excuse me. So it's the same thing. And I don't know what else I can tell people. If you don't want to read my stuff, don't read it. If you think that I'm a crybaby and you know, a boo-hoo, you know, move down south, then just don't read my stuff. It's not meant for you. There's nothing I'm gonna say or do that's gonna actually change your mind. I'm actually trying to get people that are like-minded, that understand this, and understand that the majority of poverty is controlled by the minority of wealth, and basically not just controlled but enslaved by them. And all the majority of poverty has to do is walk the fuck away and stop working for them. See, I did it. I'm doing it for now for almost 2 years. Oh yeah, but I get disability money. It's like, well, I'm disabled. I can't work. I cannot work. If I sit there and I'm told to do something, and then I have to wait for that paycheck, and then, you know, and then have to worry about losing that job, and then because then I won't have that money. It's like, if I have to do that again, I can't do it again because my head will explode. it doesn't register, make sense to me in any way, shape, or form other than slavery. So no, I'll live in a tent in the back of a shopper, and that's free for now until I can figure out how to get maybe a car and live on that for again. I don't know what to say. So if they get me, if somebody gets me a cheap housing that I can afford on my disability money, and then still have money to do things with, so it's not. But I did it since I was 11 years old. I've been working, and I did it for most of my life. And when you get to the point of understanding that your whole life was, let's see, you slaved it all away for money and making other people money and making yourself money in the meantime, and it's like, oh, they should make money for me, but they're gonna make more money, and I can see all the money they're making, but at least I just keep on programming and make money for myself, and as long as I have money, I can spend it, I can earn it, and then I can buy the things that I want. I can have the bigger thing in the house and the car and the girl and the wife. Oh yeah, and look at this, and then the whole family is like, and then more money. And then put the money for the kids. And what about the money? The money to your fucking grave. That's what I'm trying to show people, man. I might sound like I'm complaining and being boo-hoo, but I'm trying to make you understand what the poverty class has to go through. See, this is the thing. If I could wave my hand and abolish wealth and abolish money and just whip it out, I would. Boom, in a second, and I guarantee you, this civilization would do, let's see, a billion, trillion times better than it's doing right now. But I can't, I don't have that power. But the majority of poverty that is enslaved and our slaves do. Because the difference between this and actual slavery is like, at least this, they make you believe that you have some kind of, like you say, democratic voice. But it doesn't really matter because your numbers are much bigger. And even if they have your children as security guards to protect them, once your children start really understanding that they're protecting Satan, that they're protecting evil, they're protecting money, which is basically more important than their lives, their families' lives, their children's lives, officers, you understand? If you understand that you're protecting that evil and that's all it is, then come over to the other side and stop protecting them. And you know what? Don't give them any fucking power, and take these buildings and do the right things with them, man. Take these companies and do the right things with them. Don't wait for some judge to go like, no, miss, you should not do that because he has a legal right to own that business and slave every one of those factory workers. And he ripped them away from their tribal cultures and stuck them into factories, and that's what they're doing now. But it's perfectly fine because they all signed an agreement, said they would want to do that. They want to come out of the tribal culture that they lived in, that everything was free. And they got to, fish and drink and their own water and that, and pick their own fruit and then eat it and then boom, out of there into the factory. Now everything is wet. You can't go to the river anymore and drink the water. You can't fish there anymore. It's private property. You can't, those orange trees are all freaking bought now and they're all owned by a corporation. You got to buy them now. That's what they have done to you. And it's a small 2,000 minority of billionaires that control. Oh, it's the Illuminati, the elite class, or this class. No, it's just the billionaires. Because the more money you have, the more power you have, because you have given them that power. It's like a kid coming up to you and saying, hey, I got this whole bag of marbles and they're worth a lot of things. So, you know what? I'm be more important than you because I got all these marbles, all right? So make these marbles more important than you, and then you just look at me and say, oh, wow, you're so much better than me because I have all these marbles. Do you understand? It's the same fucking thing. They are taking your lives. They're taking your children's lives. They're taking your lifetimes as souls. They're taking your fucking souls and enslaving them. And not teaching you what you need to be taught. This video won't even get out. This video is going to get 2 or 3 views. the places that I put the video, they're probably blocking it to make sure that the people don't hear the truth. Because whenever there's money in between the truth, and as long as the truth is supporting the money, then it's the truth to the money. Because if not, the money stops the truth and says, hey, you're trying to get rid of me. No, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. So, I hope that this video, and whatever videos that I make, probably go out and do something. I at this point, I don't even know what to say, man. I have absolutely no hope in any none. They're telling me don't please keep on going because this is the one that you said that was gonna work. It's like okay, but I can't see that. I don't understand that. And my again, I'm just, God, get me the fuck out of here because I can't stand looking at this anymore. Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Because I cannot stand looking at any of you anymore. Do you understand? To me, you're all dead souls. You have no understanding of what you are. And when you hear the truth, you either deny it, say, what am I going to do about it? Or go like, oh, wow, he's making all that up. He's trying to make a book or something, right? He's just trying to con people out of his money. You're all dead souls, man. And that's the unfortunate part. And they're telling me, like, look, this is the way, eventually, if you keep it in this track and nothing goes wrong from this is the only way that they save their civilization. So I'm here trying to do this as best as I can, even though I don't fucking believe that shit at this point. I don't believe that you have any hope as a civilization to survive after 2 years. And if you're not ready, if you're not doing the right things to each other, and your energy will not be, equal to the new phase of golden, the golden age of enlightenment, it's going to go, oh, look, no, zip, get it? Zip, you're not ready. Zip. Oh, man, where do those bodies and souls go? Boof. Yeah, that's what this planet's going to do. That's what happened to the dinosaurs, man. It wasn't, and every civilization before and after them. That did the same thing. So the dinosaurs didn't have money, but they were big, mean, vicious creatures that profited from each other and tore each other apart just for fucking food. And the bigger the dinosaur, the meaner and the stronger. We do the same thing, except we're not, we're not big and green. The Mother Earth doesn't care what size we are. She just cares about what we do to each other on this planet. God doesn't care what that we're all pretty and look like just like him and her. So again, for those that are like, you're fucking crazy, buddy. You need psychiatric help. You need to go and get some help because you're just thinking all this crazy conspiracy, crazy thoughts, and I don't understand. Then go away. I'm not talking to you. If you understand what I just said, then I'm telling you this. It's important to spread as much of this as possible. It's important to unplug these assholes, these human beings from the little matrix box. And you have to form into coalitions where you're saying enough is fucking enough. If anyone out there can let's see, argue with me, what's that, counterpoint, whatever, the fact that if you remove money, you stop wasting so much time. Well, this is the one that I want to say. People have said to me, oh, you waste so much time playing the music and doing this and doing that. Why don't you go to get a job and get to work and this, you can pay your bills and then you can be just like us again. This civilization is the biggest waste of fucking time that exists in this fucking universe. An amoeba has more important, productive existence than you. Your entire civilization wastes an entire lifetime after lifetime being a slave to money. Everything you do is about money. Money is your God. Money, you will wake up and figure out how the fuck am I going to make enough? Or you got a whole bunch of it and you're going to try to figure out how to protect myself and they don't take it from me. Either way, every corporation, every accounting firm, every bank, everything that revolves around money is the biggest waste of time for a human soul that ever existed, because there is no monetary system in heaven. There is no monetary system in any other dimension. There's actually no monetary system anywhere else in the fucking universe, in any dimension, except for this one. And you know why God put it in here? Because he wanted to see, okay, let's see if they can really overcome this. And you can't, and you haven't. And you still haven't. And unless you do in 2 years, you're going to go poof. Poof. There ain't no ascension for you. Get it? If you're not ready for this energy, then it's not going to be here. But if you are, then you transfer over, and then Shiva comes down, and Masse sends a whole bunch of you, and you all get free. Oh, wow, I've been here 1,000 years. Now I get to go to other dimensions and see what happens outside of this little box we call school. If not, in 2 years, you go poof. For real this time. And there ain't no heaven waiting for anyone. I guarantee you. Good luck.